have to know about rates and proportion, okay? So in Year 10 you may have learned a little bit about them, but basically what we're talking about here is something that happens because of something else. We use an awful lot of these in our daily life, all right? When we drive a car, we have to go a certain speed. How is that speed measured? Kilometres per hour. That makes it a rate, all right? So we've got speed, kilometres per hour. One thing compared to another thing, all right? We might be baking a cake and we've got a recipe and we want to double the recipe, so we would have 4 cups of sugar to 2 cups of flour, right? So that is also a rate. For every 4 cups of sugar, we do 2 cups of flour. If we increase the cups of sugar, we have to increase the cups of flour, right, to keep it in proportion. So we use these words quite a lot. We might have, we might be looking at something to do with time, all right? So something to do with heartbeats per second, all right? We would time our heartbeats. They do it in the medical clinics. They put the thing around you and they time it over a period of time, and then that makes it into the measurement they need to do it in. So it's per minute, I think. All right? So when we've got these, the questions we are looking for is trying to use the rate to find something else. So perhaps Max gets paid $15 per hour. Not very much. It's on the slide. It's not being taxed or anything. So he's getting paid $15 per hour to walk dogs. So if he walks for 3 hours, how much will he earn? Now, I know you can answer this straight away because it's a very obvious one. Haven't made it tricky because we need to start to learn how to write it down. So we know he gets what?
$50.
With a tip?
No.
Try again.
45.
45, right? 3 lots, 15. So what we're saying here, the rate is $15 over 1 hour. All right? So that's his dollars over his hour. And we're going to make the hour 3. So we have to keep this fraction the same. All right? So if we don't know it's 45, which we do, what we have to do is we have to multiply it. So we go 3 times 15, that's this number, times this one, is going to equal this one times our question mark. Which, in maths, what do we call our question mark usually? X, Y, J, K, E, doesn't really matter, but a letter. All right, so that means 1x, or the amount we're going to earn, is going to equal $45. All right, so that was an easy one. What if we have one that's slightly more difficult? Let's say Emily's going to Auckland. Auckland is, hey, 525 kilometres away. She travels an average, so obviously cars don't travel the same speed all the time, but an average of 65, not dollars, 65 kilometres an hour. All right? How long will it take her? Right, so we set up our fraction. We've got our ratio or our proportion is that 65 kilometres per 1 hour. All right? We want to find out how long it's taken her, this question mark here, and she's going 525 kilometres. So we set it up the same way round, okay? Then we cross multiply it, so we've got to have this one going up here, so our 65x equals 525 times 1, which is really obvious. What do I do to get rid of the 65 here? If it's 65, what operation is happening here? It's 65x plus minus 60. Is that 65 minus x? It's 65 times, right? So if it's times here, what will it be when we do it over the other side? Divide, good. So we want to go 525 divided by 65. So we put that in our calculator, because luckily we're allowed to use them, and we get 525 divided by 65 equals 8.0769. All right, 8.0769. Now, what is that? What measurement unit is that in?
Hours.
Hours. Right, I don't know too many of those sorts of hours, but I could quite happily go to about here. So our rounding comes in here. So we're going to say 8.08 hours, because that's minutes, but it's not 8 minutes. All right, it's more than 8 minutes because it's 8.08 of an hour, and an hour is only 60 minutes. All right, but we can write as 8.08 hours.